Calculus AB teacher, and this video is a getting started video to familiarize yourself with the left sidebar, which are these blue buttons. Right now, the Getting Started video, you can find it by clicking the Getting Started button at the top, and the video is found right here, in case you need to refer back to it. The next button is the announcements. The announcements page looks like this. You might have noticed I was already there just a second ago. This is the landing page for the course, so when you enter Blackboard, you will see this page each time you enter. The next button down is the pace chart. The pace chart is really an excellent navigational tool for the entire semester. As you can see, it takes you week by week. Here's week 1, and here's everything that you need to do for week 1, and then week 2, and so on. It gives you information about when our live classes, when I have office hours, gives you links to previous videos. It gives you links to your practice that you have to complete, and then it tells you what summatives in Blackboard you have to go to complete your required coursework for the week. Going back to Blackboard then, so that was the pace chart. The next button is the lesson button, and in the lesson button, again, it's arranged by week, and you will see then as we click into each week, there's some resources at the top, and this is where you submit your practice. And then when you submit your practice and that's been approved by me, underneath that is where your graded coursework will show up. That's your assessment. So that will be visible after the practice has been corrected. Under the lessons is the textbook. So clicking on the textbook gives you access to our calculus text. Clicking down here will let you into the textbook. It's an ebook, so it will just navigate you to the ebook. Underneath that is the button for the live class, and I'll click it, and it will launch the live class. And takes a little bit to launch, but it'll let you into the live class that way. And then I'm going to get back out of that as soon as that loads. There we go. Okay, so that's the live class button. This is the office hour button. Again, it goes into the live class, and it puts you in my office hour. That's for Thursdays. And then this button underneath the 2 live buttons are previously are where you will find the recorded sessions. So these sessions right now are from last year, and I will update these links to be for this year once we've had that live session. Underneath that button is the Contact Your Teacher button, and that has all my information if you need to contact me. It's got my phone number, it's got my email. Again, it reminds you of lessons and things like that, and tells you a little bit about myself. And then underneath that is the My Grades tab. So the My Grades tab is where you will go to see your grades as you progress through this semester. The top has some summary grades and tells you what your overall grade is and when it was updated. I would have you please watch this grading video so you can get more information on how the grading works and what the grades mean. But you can see, like, here's that Unit 1 quiz for week 1. So when that's completed and there's a satisfactory grade there, then you will have access to the assessments, and those will be letter grades. And then underneath that really is kind of probably the buttons you'll use the most for this semester. But underneath that are some other resource buttons for you. There's tech support in case you need tutorials on how to share documents, things like that. There's class policies. Maybe the most significant class policy might be this NCAA course approval information if you're planning on going into and playing NCAA sports. And then there's additional resources on that last button. So that's just a quick overview of how the buttons work. Thanks for joining me, and I look forward to a great semester.